From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, Guaranteed Rate Field. This afternoon, we've got an interleague pairing of division leaders between the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. Sean Bull gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Freddie
now at the plate,
Santiago.
Freddie Santiago. He will lead this one off today. And underway on the south side as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
3-0 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Brantley. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
The third baseman.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Into the box, Eric Robeson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bull has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3. 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Full count, 3-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. And with that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage, 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dino, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Santiago leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Here it comes, 0-2. And another foul ball. Hit high and deep out to left field. Figueroa back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Isaac Pineda. He currently sits 7th in the National League in runs batted in, so a good guy to have at the plate in this situation.
Well, this is a small sample size because the season is still so young. But I don't have any doubt he's going to be near the top of a bunch of the leaderboards when this season is all said and done.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Ready with the 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Two outs here with a runner at third. Slider pins into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Fastball is outside and it's full now, 3-2. Jessie Padilla would be next. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Alex Happ will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
So striding in, Michael Jordan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
The 1-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Pineda is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
So stepping in, Ryan Mccord. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about
it. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rivera will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Victor Marrero.
Stepping up to the plate, Victor Marrero having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Brian Ortega would be next. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping up now, Brian Ortega. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. From the stretch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. An inning in the books. No score on the show. So digging in now, Jessie Padilla, currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. A ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Quinlan gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now batting, Travis James, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Jordan is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Jessie Padilla.
Standing in, Jessie Padilla. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
And there's ball 2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Brantley will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Brian Ortega.
Leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop, Brian Ortega.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Got him.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively.
Batting fifth.
And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Up next for Chicago, Marcos Figueroa. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. popped up. Pineda in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Angel Ortiz.
Coming to the plate now, Angel Ortiz. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Moving under it, Santiago. And the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Billy Rivera.
The left fielder, Billy Rivera.
First offering on its way.
Nope,
now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league play.
These days, you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tyler Coleman. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Rivera on at first. Nobody out. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back easily. Working for the punch out and the offering. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
A runner at first with no outs here. Towards second. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Freddie Santiago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks second on the team in that category. Now at the plate, Eric Robison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. Fouled straight back. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in, Michael Brantley as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Fouled away. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And he fouls this one off. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Into the box now, Teddy Quinlan as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 9 homers, 27 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Pennington.
Standing in, Pennington. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Ball 2-0. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Into the box now, David Torres.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A bouncer up the middle. Ortega up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Oh, but he beats it out. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Pineda is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemans get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Ortiz is over and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jessie Padilla.
Into the box now, Jessie Padilla. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Torres leads off first with one away. Hammered the other way to deep right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ready for another chance? Travis James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execute.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
And he lays off for ball one. No runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, Dero, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
In now, Billy Rivera, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Oh, that's too high.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. That's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Tyler Coleman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, what a nice play there by that catcher on that breaking ball that was down and away. That's not an easy pitch to corral, particularly with a runner on third.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Freddie Santiago. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. On the season, Santiago is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Three runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
2-2 now.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Ortega backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Robeson has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
He's set. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. To 1-2 now. Embry, the runner at third. Rivera on second. Colvin on at first with 2 down. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall.
As a manager, you have to give your starter every opportunity to work his way out of trouble, but I think they went with him maybe one batter too long. The bases loaded double blows this thing wide open, and the starter's probably on his last legs now.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Vernon Quinlan answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Quinlan.
Stepping in, David Torres. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 7-0.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Standing in now, Isaac Pineda,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Quinlan, a left-hander that stands 6'1" tall. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Ready with the 1-2. Fouled off. Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubs are on top, 7-0. Ready now for the White Sox, Michael Jordan. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
That's wide, 2-0. Three and 0 now. Ryan Mccord waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. It is taken, strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that This is for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Mccord.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ryan Mccord. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Ready with another 2-2, and it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Ball 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Count still full, 3-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Another full count pitch home. Count remains full. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Rivera looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Digging in for his second at bat, Victor Marrero. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Marrero has a .280 batting average. That's inside. 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Good guys held in check here. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off to the Cubs.
Settling in now, Jessie Padilla. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Popped up. Ortiz shading to his right. He's got it one away.
Now batting, catcher, Travis Shea.
Into the box, Travis James. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Quinlan corrals it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box, J.C. Embry. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Into right field. That's a base hit.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Into the box now, Billy Rivera in there. Now the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Sent on the ground out to second. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. Cubs strand one, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They're still staring at a 0 in the hits column, so it's certainly been a struggle. But he did give credit to the pitching they've faced. That said, he said it's important they keep pushing to figure out how to break through without getting overly frustrated. It's time to simplify things as much as possible, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Ortega. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So coming to the plate, Marcos Figueroa. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
The first baseman, number 17, Angel Ortiz.
Riding in once again, Angel Ortiz. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
Figueroa, the runner at second with 1 away. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The batter,
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Here's Michael Brantley. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Up next for Chicago, the catcher,
Coming to the plate now, Teddy Quinlan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
2 down, runners at first and second. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. A pause and the 0-2, and he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready once again, Tyler Coleman.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Tyler Colvin.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 1-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Marrero in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Freddie Santiago. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Ortega gloves it, and there's out number
2. The third baseman, number 8, Eric Robertson.
Digging in now, Eric Robertson. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Two and one now. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. David Torres would be next. The 3-1. Popped him up. Marrero over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they're still in control, 7-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cliff Pennington. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Hit to first. Pineda comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Michael Jordan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Pineda is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan Mccord. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
This is hit the other way out toward left field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Back here on the south side of Chicago, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Blake Spicer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Striding into the box, David Torres. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
David Torres.
First offering on its way. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
2-0 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Here's the 3-1. Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Isaac Pineda. He'll swing it from the left side right here. From the stretch. And he takes ball 1. Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4-hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5-hole is just as dangerous.
So in now for Chicago, Jessie Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Count even now at 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. None out, runners at first and second. This is line to left. And that's in there, base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
A ball and no strikes.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Here comes the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jordan is there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Ready for another shot now, J.C. Embry. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. First and second now, 1 man out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up, 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, Billy Rivera, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Striding in, Tyler Coleman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Toss will go to Pennington at second, and that will be that. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. Cubs lead it 9-0. Stepping into the box, Victor Marrero.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2. Shot toward right center. Santiago is there, and he has it for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball. And it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Standing in now, Brian Ortega, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. One and two now.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcos Figueroa. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0. And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
At the plate, Angel Ortiz, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Figueroa is off at first with 2 away. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. White Sox leave 1. They're down 9-0. Now at the plate, Freddie Santiago. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
The center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Here's the first pitch to him, and that misses, ball 1. Lifted in the air to center field. Jordan waits on it. 1 out.
The batter.
A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen, a big 0. Digging in once again, Eric Robeson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Now here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
You know, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set and the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Wallace Goodwin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in now, Isaac Pineda, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here it comes on 1-1. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So fine work there from the White Sox bullpen. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the White Sox nothing. Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Santiago is in pursuit. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting, the catcher, Teddy Quinlan.
At the plate, Teddy Quinlan. Here comes the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The 0-2 home. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Popped him up. Embry is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
At the plate, Cliff Pennington. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. That misses, 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the ninth. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Digging in and looking for more, Jessie Padilla.
The shortstop, Jessie Padilla.
First offering on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis James.
In now, Travis James earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, J.C. Embry, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch, and they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Hit hard to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Michael Jordan starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. in there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Ryan Mccord.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Ryan Mccord. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Bases are empty, one man out. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Nope,
and that misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Embry takes it in. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman, Victor Marrero.
Digging in, Victor Marrero. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. And that's up and in for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Jim
please.
Hoskins will make
Now
an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Hoskins. Now batting.
Into the box now, Brian Ortega. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner towards short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Standing in now, Marcos Figueroa. No balls and a strike to count. Ortega, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that misses 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Alex Haff records the victory, his 13th of the year, as he pitched into the 9th, allowing only the 1 hit. Sean Bull allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Our paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field this afternoon, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and drive home safely.